Where is this guy? Today I am debuting Director Delta, the world's first AI-powered
design stakeholder.
I say world's first like somebody asked for this. Director Delta's over there to the right. Is that my right? You're right. You're right. Everyone say hello to Director Delta. Hello. Hey. How you doing? Okay. Let me read my product description. Director Delta is an AI stakeholder. It takes in a request from any designer to review their design work and provides back its honest and painfully brutal opinion. So the brutal part, there's a couple of rules that I've set for the AI to follow. And honestly, I think I've had my feelings hurt a few times testing this out. Like, this thing is mean.
It's not even pink, it's raw!
And Coop has delivered undercooked salmon.
So for those who don't really know AI or how this is possible, basically all of this is in a closed loop. Technically how it works, I read out my request via this microphone, and then it converts that using Whisper into text. So speech to text. And I also have to attach an image link. So usually I'll just screenshot the design that I'm referencing, and then the GPT model can read it just fine. That is passed along with the prompt for the scenario, the specific attributes of the client. The GPT uses that to provide a response, and then it gets summarized and then outputted to a text-to-speech model. And so the loop begins all over again, and then this time with the additional context from the previous discussion. So that's what that is in purple. This probably looks like the meme where Charlie from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and he's pointing at the board, and he's like, it's been the mail all along, or something like that.
Pepe Sylvia, this name keeps coming up over and over again. Every day, Pepe's mail's getting sent back to me. Pepe Sylvia, Pepe Sylvia. I look in the mail, well, this whole box is Pepe Sylvia!
All right, so here's my demo. I have this this dashboard that I'm looking to get feedback on. What I'll do to really bring in a full picture of this conversation is to provide that business context. So we'll just make something up for this demonstration.
It's a little bit improv.
All right, so we'll start the plugin and bang.
All right, so it's going to ask me for a microphone prompt. So I'm going to speak that in, and we'll get this going. Microphone, meeting voice.
Director Delta, thank you for joining this call on such short notice. I am following up from our last discussion on the story to bring a history page to the Shopify-esque dashboard that you wanted for your upcoming design shop. You'll see on the page that the user has the ability to change the view depending on whether or not they'd like to review payments, disputes, or all transactions. And also depending on that view, they'll see the relevant transaction lines. On top of all of this, we've brought together all of the branding elements you've asked for in this view. Do let me know your thoughts. Let me know if there are any changes necessary, as we would like to get this design handed off to the developer as soon as possible. Thank you, Director Delta. I had to say Director Delta at the end. It's good. It probably heard that. Okay, so the transcription that I provided, you'll see is now presented in text format, and then we'll also attach an image there as well. And the image, just for reference, is just pasted as an image URL, so that's something that I've needed to manage over time. And we send it over, and then we'll wait for the dial-up noises to finally finish. We'll bring up the client in the meantime.
Oh man, he looks so angry. It's like, why the hell did you bring me out here? It's like, I'm in the middle of closing a deal there, he goes. He's going off. So we'll wait for the text-to-speech to kick in, and then we'll hear Director Delta first host.
3 hours later.
Look, I don't have all day for sugarcoating, so cut the fluff and let's dive into this mess. So you've thrown together this snazzy history page for my cool-as-hell design shop, huh? Well, aren't you a try-hard? Let's tear it apart, shall we? First off, let's talk about what you got right, because that list is damn short. I see you've got my Treco logo up there, which better be front and center, and the use of that aggressive Treco orange. At least you got that part of the memo. Now, knock off the glad handing and focus. I've got two major gripes. First off, this thing you call a dashboard. Where's the damn depth? It's flatter than a pancake. Sure, you've got some bloody tabs up top for transaction types, but where's the filter hustle? You want to just push dates in my face and call it good? No can do. And the status labels, completed, in progress, cancelled. My 9-year-old nephew could have come up with something snazzier. Those tiny little text labels are all kinds of wrong, and that's going to piss off my users. They've been telling me they need clarity, not some eye test. All right, here's my 2 cents for your highly refined design sensibilities. First off, slap some filters in there that sort people's transactions by more than just date. I'm talking categories, tags, amounts, you name it. If my customers can't narrow down their search like a bloodhound on a fox's trail, they might as well not bother. Second, about those statuses, give 'em life. Color code those suckers so they pop out like a sore thumb. Make 'em easy to spot with some solid icons or something. And while you're at it, add some damn visual cues to differentiate the rows better. It's like playing Where's Waldo with transaction records. Maybe alternate the row background colors or add some hover effect so I know which line I'm looking at. Make it so it doesn't look like a bloke with no taste made it. And we're golden. I want my platform winning, not whimpering. Capiche?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.